The world is different.
Beyond a lifetime ago, a war between nature and civilization arose overnight, seemingly without reason. 50 years ago, it paused in a tense stalemate.
1 year ago, on a cold winter's day, the mountainous city of Bulwark erupted as its long-held godly prisoner escaped his chains from beneath the stone. The decimation was the righting of a great wrong, but a terrible price was paid.
Our heroes, who set the freedom and destruction in motion, were called to the lands of their former enemy to help this god on his path to re-ascension. Their mission complete, their eyes turned back to a threat at home.
They look at their footprints, at the trail that they've blazed, a trail that led them to redemption and peace. Now, the same footprints lead them back home, and they walk a path where they might just find the end. And as the sun rises over the summit, they face the day together. Hello, and welcome back to Another Path. My name is Chase, and I continue to be your GM. Today, we return to the weird pseudo-future of Another Path Vice. Starting with today's recording, we are entering into the last day of recording for Another Path Season 3. We were all able to get together a couple of months ago now, in January of 2022, January 1, 2022, to record. With that in mind, I'm going to be doing a lot of the end of episode stuff here at the beginning, just so that we can linger with the characters at the end and stick with what's important. Thank you to our backers, Duval, Roger, and Christina. You can find us on Twitter at AnotherPathPod and our network at ghostlightmedia.net. You can support our efforts by donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. Very special thanks to our donor, Nathan N. You can find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Griffin at GriffCold, Ryan at RyanRoll20, and Zach at ThatGuyZachRob. And with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down another path.
I love scotch.
I love
scotch. Scotch.
Scotch.
The Human
Scotchy,
Torch was
scotch,
denied
scotch.
a bank loan.
Is that from Anchorman?
That's from Anchorman. Are we talking about Anchorman? Is that how we're going to go into this finale?
Yeah, apparently.
Are we recording?
Oh, yeah,
Are we
Oh, nice.
in this? Okay.
Hey, you know what? I think we should start this just like with as much Zen as possible.
Oh,
I
I
think by doing that, we should take one big deep inhale, exhale, followed by one just like noise of our choice, just to kind of like center ourselves, let it out, and then dive in. What do you guys think?
I'm open to this reality.
Okay, on three.
I'm not the one looking at the waveform, so I'm good with it.
Look,
yeah.
I'm barely seeing the waveforms, which is fine. This is the happiest medium I'm going to find between all of us just being on the same track completely.
Mm-hmm. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Banana.
There we go. All right, I'm feeling good. Hey guys.
Hello, Future Chase. Remember when we did that bit?
That, you know what?
I just saw it happen.
Yeah.
I feel much more like grounded. So I'm glad we did it.
You need to find your voice.
Yeah. It'll happen in a moment. It'll happen.
I mean, I'm still waiting for the coffee to kick in to take care of my snoring from last night.
So
wait, whoa. Hold on. Hi, Zach.
Hey. I
Hi,
feel
Griffin.
your hands in front
We can all touch.
of me.
We can feel.
Yes.
We're in one place.
We're in one place.
Allow us to summon the spirit of
One place.
Beelzebub.
Last time.
It's probably Beelzebub, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, folks at home, this is our classic New Year's Day recording here January 1st, 2022.
We're back.
So new year.
In one place.
I think, Griff, you put it the best about this year last night, which was, it was like, I'm not trusting you 2022.
Yeah, no, I'm not letting my guard down for a fucking second.
No, hey, you know what? No. This year, we're gonna make it great. We're doing it for Betty.
Betty the White.
Betty the White.
Look, love Betty White as much as the next guy. I don't care. I'm not letting my guard down for a fucking second. Did you hear me?
It's fair.
That's very good.
Not a single thing is going to catch me off guard. I'm braced. I'm fully clenched. No surprises. All bad things. And I'm going to beat their asses.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna beat their ass.
Yeah, halfway through the year, when this year has its 2 hours of actual personification, you will track it down and beat the shit out of it. When 2022 starts walking around amongst us, Griff will be there.
I will be there with some sort of likely bladed weapon, and I will be waiting around the corner to surprise attack it like the rogue I am.
This is going to be an incredible time capsule because this isn't going to be heard for at least 4 months.
Oh, not at all.
So
Not
we'll
at all.
see when this comes up again how that's going for you.
2022, this is my message to you. Eat my dick and balls.
Coming in
I'm
strong.
not fucking around.
Coming in strong for 2022.
Can I ask the table? May I monopolize our time for just a moment?
The floor is yours.
So I think Griffin knows this above anyone, but hi, I'm Zach. What is perhaps my favorite type of reference to make?
All of them?
I mean, fair, but more importantly, deep cuts.
Yes.
Recently I did a listen through of our very first season of this here show.
Oh, no.
And so I'm here to present you for our in-person recording New Year's Day, Zachary Tuttle Rob's Another Path Deep Cut Season 1 trivia.
Oh, no! No! How could you?
Yes.
Could you do it?
I'm ready.
We are about to record Vice.
Yeah.
And then we are all going to cry at the finale, and you are going to put us on blast.
I'm gonna put us on blast about how much we remember about things.
No,
Some of them are gonna be easier than others. I
This
will
is
say.
good.
Zachary Robert.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna.
right.
I'm just gonna go around the circle.
Just go around the circle.
All right. So we're gonna start with Ryan here. On my right.
Okay.
So way back at the beginning, what was the Wanderer's alter ego name?
What was the Wanderer's alter ego?
He had an alter ego. So what was his name, and what was he?
He was you mean before we met him the first time? So we're talking episode
you
4.
met him first.
He was the elf.
Whose name
he was the elf, and he gave Jackson a pin or that little sword, the little stone sword.
Okay.
And it is part of Jackson's captain's bars, and he uses it as an arcane focus. And I do not remember this fool's name. It starts with a C? That is as close.
Can anyone at the table help him out?
Is it Cameron?
It's Cameron.
It is in fact
is
Cameron. Yes, the homeless elf.
Cameron the homeless elf.
Awesome.
I got closer than I thought I was going to. On
this
that.
one is to you because you were the one that delivered this name.
Okay.
What was the name of the churro man in Despera?
Oh,
Jefferson.
It is in fact Jefferson. There we go.
I need to share what my moment was for that because this is an audio medium. My eyes closed. I went briefly to my mind palace. My eyes rolled back behind my head. And I went,
it was very good.
Jefferson the Churro Man.
Chase.
Yes.
What was printed on the T-shirt Saphir bought the boys when collecting the deep in a certain
Getting
town?
LaRotten in Larada.
Got LaRotten in Larada. That's a point for Chase.
shirts we still have somewhere.
Now, this is going to be a very hard one, so I'm sorry that it's landed on you.
This is
This
great.
could be a group
So
one.
in Norwalk.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
We were in Norwalk for such
In
a
Norwalk.
short time, too.
Norwalk.
All right. In Norwalk, what did the seagull that Mordecai conversated with ask for instead of bread?
I know this one.
Mordecai was like, I'll give you some bread. And he went, no. Something else.
Grapes.
It was grapes. Y'all are kicking this
dude.
thing's ass.
All right.
I was
It
not thinking
grapes.
you would do this well. All right, Griffin.
Yeah.
So in Plains Watch, what did Gary ask the boys to avoid? Because they were huge assholes that wouldn't listen to him.
Ooh. I don't recall.
Yeah, that was...
Was it one of the, fey creatures?
Yeah.
Was it Blink Dogs?
No.
Damn.
Anyone?
I don't remember.
Is it the Darklings?
No, it was not Darkling.
Satyrs?
It was Satyrs.
Satyrs.
Yeah, Gary went.
Satyrs.
Gary goes, wait, Satyrs. The big assholes.
That's gonna be a funny
This
counter,
sucks
too. I
because
remember
because it's not landing on you. But hey, Chase.
Yeah.
What was the title of the racist that got banged by Mord in a pit fight?
Oh, no.
I don't remember his name. I remember
just
his
remember the
title.
racist.
Well, like his wrestling title.
Oh, was it Sorry.
Well, Chase's
No.
question.
I that has completely left my mind. Please take it.
It was the something crow. Was it the penitent crow or something?
No.
No, that was Father Crow.
That was Father Crow. I don't remember.
It was the Vigilant Crow.
The vigilant crow. I was on the right
Vigilant
track.
Crow.
The Vigilant Crow. But he is a racist, is something that Griffin has actually exclaimed on this show. Ryan.
He was a racist.
How many rounds of this?
I've got a few, like, I think 2 more quick rounds.
This
so
is
we're gonna
great.
Try, we're gonna try to quicken this a little bit.
A+ game.
Hey, thanks, bud. What was caged beneath the bridge house in the forest on our return to the woods near Despera?
In the building that we found.
Yeah, it was,
in the secret shrine.
The second time when we went
Yeah, the
back?
second time when we found actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, well, my answer was going to be actually
No,
Shia LaBeouf.
there were
so-
things in there that were caged up.
Oh, that's right, there were. I don't have any idea. All I remember is actual Cannibal Shia
Help 'em out,
LaBeouf.
boys.
They were Umber Hulks.
They were in fact Umber Hulks. They were
We
Umber
never had to
Hulks
fuck
caged
with
up.
them, thank God.
Because we walked down that hall, we went slowly back out of the room, and then we never went back down that way.
I think we made a wise choice.
Yeah.
Chase, what was the name of Ground's mayor?
Mayor of Ground?
Oh, no fucking clue.
I know.
Oh.
I remember this one too.
Yeah.
Sorry, my trivia brain is really
right
kicking
ahead.
in. It was Mayor King.
It was in fact Mayor King.
Mayor King.
I did do that. That's
You
right.
did do that.
Because that was a patron name, I think, as well.
Oh, yeah.
That is perfectly on brand for our show, Mayor King.
Ryan.
Is it my turn? Okay.
Yes.
All
So what spell did Cenas use to kill one of his own men while under the effects of Zephyr's Crown of Madness?
That is a deep cut.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a deep
I was like, ooh, I gotta make these some juicy hard ones. You saved his life immediately.
I
Yeah,
did, and then
his
I
life
immediately after this.
Yeah.
I do not remember. I was too focused on trying to do some magical bullshit.
Who did Cenas kill one of his own guys with?
Yeah, what did he use to kill one of his own dudes?
Was guiding bolt up the butt?
It was a thorn whip?
It was a thorn whip.
Thorn
He
whip.
literally thorn whipped his own men in half.
Nicely done.
Dude, Griff, you're fucking killing it right now.
Hi, this is what my brain is good at.
Oh.
Is lore.
All right. So, Griff, let's see if you can get this one.
Okay.
After securing the general, what offices and bosses supplement did Jackson purchase at the shop before we left concession?
This I do not
Hold on,
have.
wait. I have to have that written down right here.
What
Let me
offices
see
and
if I have
bosses
it.
supplement? Oh, I have nothing.
It's a
for
very
this.
good name.
I don't have this one.
All right. 5 seconds. Anybody?
Nothing.
3.
It's something like it's something southern. It's like
You're on the right track. It was
Alabama
Alabama
Adventures.
Right.
Yeah.
in Alabama. Or whatever we call it. All right, we're down. We got 4 more. We got to do these real quick.
All right, let's go.
So you was there at Everburn. What was the pun for whiskey a ghost used when ordering a drink?
Whiz-key.
Well, yeah, but it was he used a different phrase to spell it out.
It's like something like quickly unlocking.
It was a swiftly turning lock.
A swiftly turning
A
lock.
whiz key. Yes. At the Neo-Bulwark party after our dinner with the king, who won the splash contest? They all turned into bears and they jumped into the pool.
Oh, it was all the Bulwarks did.
It was Nikolai.
It was Nikolai.
There you go.
Nikolai won.
My youngest
All
brother.
right, last 2. What style was Jackson's short-lived forebearer tattoo? Because he only had it for like an episode and a half.
It was very minimal, I want to say.
It was like a specific style. It was, we didn't really get much.
It was like a negative space thing, right? Or I don't remember.
Watercolor.
It was watercolor.
Watercolor.
Yes.
It was watercolor.
Yeah, we didn't get
hey.
like what the watercolor was, but it was described as a watercolor.
It was watercolor because it was entirely unfinished because it was only aspects of Amareya Dejani.
Last one.
Ryan, what was the last line of season 1, Aegis?
Holy shit.
Do you mean like
The
Was
last
it-
word said on mic of that season.
it's not a chase narration?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was one of us said just something out of character, and then the episode ended.
I don't know, but I have what I feel like is a safe bet.
Okay.
Fuck.
You're not far off.
Okay.
It is me saying, "God damn it." And that was season 1 Aegis. Thank you very much for my trivia,
Good job,
everyone.
Zach.
I was working on that for a while.
Hey, that's
Very
a great
very
game.
good.
Great
good
game.
good looking back.
Awesome.
Good
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, a lot happened in season 1, folks.
Yeah.
Hey, we had a lot of fun that season.
Yeah.
Hey, we've been having a lot of fun so far today, but do y'all want to play some D&D?
Kind of.
I very much want to play some D&D, you guys.
Is that
I
what we're
don't-
here for?
I think that's...
I think. It's
I mean,
what
I
we're
guess
here
I
for.
do have something, little something.
You have
for
some,
you.
some,
We have
some
a little
something
something,
for us? Okay, cool.
Okay. Let's do this. Cold rain berates your skin and scales as you run down the neon-lit streets of Neo-Bulwark. An updated name. A badge of honor taken shortly after the anniversary of the decimation. The release of the Bloodstone Dragon was certainly the biggest shakeup the city would ever see. Then the Mind Flayers came. It was a slow invasion, on this side at least. While Cellophase was properly dispatched with, he was simply a tentacle on the bulbous, mottled purple head of a greater problem. The team known as Aegis runs down the street, led by the Unflinching, their newest member. He spoke easily as he ran. Our goal is straightforward, but also borderline impossible. Best way up there, as he points to the floating dreadnought, surrounded by nautiloids and boar worms, is to use one of their ships to get aboard. They have all of their ships docked near the top of the mountain in the Noble District. There's a few squares that they're using as a docking bay. They're heavily patrolled, but we may have a chance or two at a boon as we get on in. As the four of you dash down the road, you come across an odd sight. A man, standing in the cold rain. He bears a short sword, and he walks in a manner that shows that he has no intention of being caught. But he is very obviously visible to the four of you.
State your business.
Oh, jeez!
It just happened so fast.
Guides above. You're Aegis. Oh, good.
Yes.
You can help me. They took my family. I'm gonna kill every last one of these motherfuckers. They took my wife. They took my daughter. I'm gonna get every last one of them.
Do you recognize this cat?
No.
He's just some dude?
He's just a guy.
Does he bear any resemblance to Liam Neeson?
No.
Just wanted to check.
Statistically, nowadays, he looks like Chris Pratt. But like a kind of a wimpy Chris Pratt.
Okay.
So we're talking about Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Superhero.
Parks and Pratt. All right, quick huddle. We got a lot on our plate right
We
now.
have so much going on.
Like, there's a lot going. Like, not like.
Guys, bail it. They're coming.
All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, sir, but we sort of have a lot happening right now.
You're not gonna fight him with me?
Guys, what do you think?
Bailett points down an alley. We need to go this way. They're coming from this way, and he points down the main street.
I can do whatever I want. I'm on drugs. Wait, I'm not on drugs.
The drugs are on you.
The drugs are on me. Is the pathway they're coming like? How wide is the pathway?
So you are on like a street, so say 20 feet wide,
All right, I can work with that.
and there is and the alleyway that you need to go down is like off to the left. That is like 5 feet wide.
Okay.
To be clear, this is a nobody who just lost everything, and it's gonna rush forward to certain death, and it's the opposite way of where we need to go.
Pretty much.
Hey, guy, we're walking here. That way.
Let's go. I grab
Come
him
with
by.
us.
Okay,
I grab him by the front of the shirt and pull him into the alley.
Persuasion check, Jackson. I'm sorry, the Silver Scythe, and athletics or strength, Mordecai.
Athletics.
You mean the old way?
The old way.
It's the old way.
There's one.
14.
12.
The persuasion fails. The pull works.
Come on, bitch.
And he's like, oh, what the? As you yank this guy down an alley, you see a patrol of 3 Mind Flayers come down the road.
Oh, from ahead of us?
Yeah, like you. So you pull him down the alley,
Yep.
down the road that you were just on. 3 Mind Flayers, just like.
Cool. I turn and stomp my foot to the ground, Earthbender style.
Okay.
And strike a cool hero pose.
Okay.
And I cast Erupting Earth, and I create a absolute fucking rubble storm to collapse the way behind us.
Oh, okay.
The Earth just cracks up in front of the passage to the alleyway, and it becomes very difficult terrain.
Okay. Roll that damage for me.
Cool.
Why do I feel like this is gonna be, we're actually like running through the city, a la like if we were in Ready Player One and we're in VR, but
Yeah.
Or actually running around the city?
20.
20. Okay.
Bludgeoning damage.
So the sides of the buildings on either side collapse in right next to these mine.
Yeah, a fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on a point I choose. Creatures make a dex save or take 3d12 bludgeoning damage. Additionally, the ground in that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Each 5-foot portion requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand.
Okay. This guy looks at the four of you. What the hell? I was gonna fuck those guys up.
You weren't.
They were gonna fuck you up, man.
Do you know how to use that thing?
Well enough. Stick him with the pointy end. Or hit him with, like, the sharp side.
Sign, do you have experience wielding that?
And, like, come on, it's a numbers game. Like, you realize that, right?
Persuasion added
1. That's an 11.
The filthiest.
Fine. I'll lie low. I'm giving you guys like an hour, and then I'm gonna go figure this out.
Yeah, you do that.
Here, the fear. He hands you a something called a quick fire, which is alchemist fire, but you can use it as a bonus action.
Ooh. I love that.
It looks like a flask of alchemist fire, but it's on like a preloaded slingshot, so it's just like a pointing. Bing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Crossfire. While we're here with this random stranger,
Yeah.
can I like do maybe an insight on just what's his deal?
Sure, go for it.
Just like, I mean, does he actually seem martially capable?
Yeah, go ahead, roll an insight.
I'm just feeling like I'm missing. My old way senses are tingling.
Go for it.
Not one.
Not one. Yeah. Just a guy.
Hey, guys, this guy's just a guy.
Yes, he's most definitely going to be killed if he goes off and does this by himself.
You know, I really don't think he's just a guy. I think there's more to meets the eye. Can I make the same check?
You may.
It's harder.
You may.
Should I do a voice? Should I add a voice to my persona? I feel
No,
like
it sucks. Don't do it. It's terrible.
Was that Jackson breaking through? Yeah,
It's
Don't
just
do it.
bad, guys. Like, I hate doing this.
Wait a minute. The beast?
Forget what you saw here.
Wait, Mordecai? What'd you roll?
25.
Just a guy. Okay. He's just a dude. He's lost his family. He just wants to.
He wants to go he wants to go taken on their ass, but he does not have a specific set of skills.
Exactly.
all right, well, then let's.
Do you have a name?
Clay.
Okay, Clay, so listen, you're definitely going to die if you try to do this. Like, well, look, we have been underestimated our entire lives.
Yeah.
However, these things will kill you in the worst way imaginable. So, just, like, maybe hold off. Let us go and do what we're going to do, and then, like...
All right, Fine. I'll set it out for a while.
You know, just sit it out for a while, but also, look, there's nothing wrong with what you wanted. Just give us a shot first. And I pull out from the Silver Scythes pack, I pull out what I'm going to describe as a scythe-shaped batarang, which I assume I have.
Yeah, why not?
Them.
Scythe ring.
It's your hand axes.
It's the hand axes, but they look like, and I give him one.
Okay. Huh. All right.
Do what you have to do. Just give us a shot first.
Okay. Baelet winces. 2 hours. He looks this guy dead in the eyes. This will be done one way or another in 2 hours.
He's never been wrong before. Let's go.
I reach into my pocket and pull out some loose trail mix and hand it to the guy and say, "It's the old way," and I run away.
That's 2. The 4 of you leave this man holding a scytherang and trail mix, just standing in the rain.
That sounds about right for us.
Yeah.
We're good heroes.
We're the heroes that this city just really deserves better of,
We're the heroes they never asked for.
and they really don't want.
Sorry, Neo-Bulwark.
Nearing the Noble District, Baelet slows everybody down. All right, fellas. We can make a beeline if we want. But there's a thing. So up here, where they've got it like all locked down, there's a really good chance that the computers in the areas have been overtaken by the Mind Flayer network. That means we can get access to pretty much whatever information we want if we take some time to look for it.
The guard's going to be tight on the inside, so the more we look, the more they're going to be alerted to our presence.
So,
Yeah. Hey, I got to ask, which one of us is the renowned computer hacker?
That's probably going to be the tech lock.
He's the only one of us with a positive intelligence score, so yeah.
And that's not saying much, because mine's only +1.
Hell yeah, partner. Unless Hugo is suddenly just like a really good hacker.
Yeah, he's got like a pair of glasses now in here.
he's the mouse in the chair.
He's the mouse in the chair.
He's the mouse in the chair.
He's the thick mouse in the chair.
So are all the familiars just to have like a little, like, it's a circle of computers and they all sit there on little wheelie chairs? And sort
Okay,
of like,
but Chase, can we talk about the familiars being like the equivalent of like a tech startup, and can they do this together through the power of friendship?
So,
I'm sorry, we're in Neo-Bulwark. I'm thinking off the rails.
the answer is yes, but there is still a penalty to pay.
Oh, sure,
absolutely.
So
Yes,
here's
but
what
still,
it is.
yeah.
You each can take one opportunity to make some kind of a check, argue it to me. Essentially, we're going to do this like a skill challenge.
Great.
Depending on how well you do, you can either ask me for information or I can give you some information. I will let the combined familiar network make a check as well.
Yes.
Every check you make is going to make this upcoming stealth check harder.
Okay.
Because you will be making a group stealth check, and every check for information you do is going to make it harder by 5.
Cool.
It's the FU, Familiars United.
Yeah, no, that's it. Okay,
That's really good. I have Pass Without Trace, just putting that out there. I have that prepped.
Nice.
Okay,
So
Do it.
I'm comfortable with doing at least 1 or 2 of these.
Hey,
Old way.
let's
Make us
do it.
one with the shadow.
I strike another really like obnoxious like hero pose.
Yeah, you do like a JoJo pose.
Yeah, it's a big JoJo energy sort of thing. And unlike before where it was just like cool wind, literally just like a bunch of streetlights go out.
Okay.
It was like, technology. It's not the old way.
3.
I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
How
You know
long?
what?
You've been wanting to say not the old way for a while. Like 3 years.
They come in the moment, you know, it's like, how can I make this about the old way?
Old way, I feel like that was directed at me. I'm sorry I ate your sub.
No, sorry.
You should have
Like,
put your name on it.
I realize that I play a lot into anachronism, but like no, like it's a scale thing. Like you handle.
Oh, it's a scale thing.
No,
oh,
no,
okay.
hey, no. It's not like that.
I'm so sorry.
How have we never said it's a scale thing? It's been 5 years.
You all know that this was bound to happen when you put Zach and I in the same physical space together.
Yep. Look, that's why we're doing that. That's
it's a
why we are
scale
taking the
thing.
audio quality hit for the last episode.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's why you two sit across from each other.
Yeah.
All right. Who would like to make the first roll?
I think that I'm going to. I'd like to use perception.
Okay.
Are these computers like stations that people would be posted at, or are these more just like information terminals?
It is a collection of everything. It is, personal computers. It is information terminals.
Okay.
You can even find some Mind Flayer stuff around.
Then I'm gonna start like looking around for the idiot that leaves their password on like a Post-it note.
yeah, no, you
on the
want to
monitor.
Deus Ex this shit.
Yeah, kinda. I wanna root through drawers and see if I can find
Okay.
like sensitive information there, or like logins, things like that.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and make the roll.
A 22.
Okay, so you are rooting through a big drawer, and you find it's a password. It's 0841. You go ahead and you type that in, and you pull up into a pretty sizable bank of information that is like all being like auto-translated into the system, and it's coming out, and you're able to like pick off a little bit with a 22.
Yeah, I think I'm looking for general information. I don't think Mordecai knows what he's looking for exactly.
You find a status report from about like 20 minutes ago.
Oh.
It is believed that the Aegis team has died in an incident in the market square when a group of mysterious fighters teleported into the city. In the off chance they have survived due to a retrieved brain, the Elder Brain is prepared. Be sure to leave the Mage Brain within the bounds of the library.
On the off chance they survived due to a retrieved brain.
They found. I'm assuming the brain of someone who like knows us and what we can do. Due to a retrieved brain, it's ready for us now. So like it's got the brain of someone I'm assuming who we faced before.
Gotcha. So
they're
it's
prepared for us,
and
now.
it knows about us. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
And then it said leave the mage brain in wherever.
The
So
mage brain in the library.
In the library.
What the hell's a mage brain?
I mean the brain of a mage.
Well, okay,
I would
but like
assume.
bigger context, like what's the relevancy of the mage brain?
I don't know.
Something that we should probably destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's one of our checks down.
That's one check.
I say over comms, Rogar, upload the Concetrian horse, and a Neo USB extends from my sleeve into a port on the computer, and I would like to roll deception.
Yes.
Oh, very good.
I am
Zachary.
Oh, that was really bad. We're gonna do Ring of the Liar. Much better. That is a 24.
Yeah, 24 will do it.
Concetrian horse.
So,
You mad bastard.
is there any particular information you are looking for?
What would we want to know?
Because I've got something, but if there's information you are
either
looking for,
like defenses for these vehicles we're trying to get,
Access
or
codes.
access codes, or identity of who this like recovered brain was, or more about whatever this mage brain thing is.
Okay.
Because if that's something that we need to go and get, we should. So what do you think?
I think this is the best check we're gonna get, is what you just did.
Yes.
So you need to figure out, like,
Clear our main path.
Clear our main
So
path.
yeah,
and then-
I guess best access ways to whatever vehicles we're trying to,
and whatever we need to get into the vehicles.
Yes.
I will
then we're-
give you, so I'm going to give you two pieces of information because you rolled well. So you're scrolling through, you hear Mordecai call over the comms about about this mage brain, and you start doing some deeper digging. They have the brain of Magus Diamond.
Oh, the mage brain. That would make sense.
And the library,
Shit.
and her brain is being stored in the library aboard the Dreadnought.
Would I be able to infer that the Magus Diamond brain is probably also the recovered brain
Yes,
they're
no,
referring to?
that is exactly,
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome. So they have Magus Diamond's brain, which would be why they have insight on us.
So
Yeah.
they will use that against us. So we need to get rid of that.
I mean, they probably already gotten everything they could from
If they
it.
extracted
Well, that's
information from
true.
it, they probably know all they want to know already from her.
Leave the brain within the library specifically means they are currently accessing it.
Yeah, it means
So
they need
removing it from the library will
What
probably
cut them off from the info.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But
it's on a
that is-
database that they have access to now, whether or
It's a
not they've
string.
actually like looked. Yeah,
But it is up on the ship, up on the Dreadnought.
Exactly.
So we're just down here on the ground getting what we can.
Cool.
Oh, it's in the library on the ship.
yeah,
on the Dreadnought.
And
cool.
the goal of all of this is, through the Golden Inspiration, is to get onto the Dreadnought before the Golden Inspiration runs out.
Cool. Awesome. So
This is some weird, like, Titanfall 2 shit.
Yeah,
You have the
very-
time blink thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or also Dishonored 2.
So good. Hey, how good is the Clockwork Mansion?
Awesome.
Really fun.
I hate the level leading up to it, but the Clockwork Mansion itself, gold. Anyway, the other thing that you find is you do find access codes to a bulwark, to the bullworm,
Oh, okay.
or the boarworm, rather.
Boarworm Bulwark.
So the check to get onto the boarworm is now going to be lower.
Oh, hell yes.
Nice.
and
Very
simple.
good.
Okay.
That's 2. Do we want to consider dipping?
Yes. I
Well,
think.
Jackson, do you have something you wanted to try and find information
I know
on?
that you'd also mentioned the more we look for stuff, the bigger the chances
Correct.
of them being alerted are. And we gleaned like pretty much all three bits of information we won.
Baylor knows where we're going. We can get onto the thing, and we can get up there.
Can we find a folder that says in all caps, "Do not read Elderbrain's secret weakness"?
That is like the Elder Brain's like porn collection on here. 'Cause, like, that'd be some good blackmail stuff.
Yeah.
That is cursed knowledge. If you learn it, you become worse as a person.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, not
the-
worth it.
The-
It changes my alignment.
It's the dark web.
Yeah.
All right, I want to make one check.
Go for it. What are you doing?
I'm gonna find whatever terminal seems like it was the bosses or the managers.
Okay.
Like, the Silver Scythe falls back into himself and takes a moment to ritually bond with some Fey Forebearer shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the colors of the world change into swirls of red and blues. And I follow the path through the computer mainframe, and I'm just gonna kind of let my insight guide me to find the thing that God needs me to know.
Okay. Okay.
Not pictured the shrug that Ryan gave following
look,
that.
So you're just kind of closing your eyes and letting Amaray Dejani take the
Look,
wheel.
Johnny, take the wheel, singing from my hands.
Yeah, basically. Because look, God's gotten us here.
It's a high check. Go ahead and roll religion. Or was there something else you were
I
doing?
was trying to roll insight.
Insight, go for it. That's fine. Higher check, but still.
Then go way better.
Go.
Okay.
30.
What?
17 on the die.
17 on the die. I have a plus 13 insight.
Nice. Well done.
You close your eyes, everything swirls around you, and you just, like, close a window. And...
you know what they say when God closes a window, he opens a computer.
You see that the phylactery of Graynor is being held aboard the ship. While investigation into arcane magics is still considered a lesser pursuit by the Mind Flayers, an experiment will be done with the Curiosity soon.
Interesting.
Hey, who's got... Oh, fuck. I'm turning this... there we go. All right. The phylactery's up there.
Oh. The other half.
The other half.
We should
Very good.
We should get
probably
that.
get
We
that.
should get that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now we've got two things to do.
Actually, yeah, Jackson, give me a second.
There we go. There we go. Yeah,
I'm
there-
telling
there's
you,
not,
it's
there's,
like-
there's
it's
not civilians
restricting.
around, so I figured,
Yeah.
who needs it?
Not us.
Not us. Okay. This feels
Look,
pretty
if
good.
people figure out who we are at this point, I think we have bigger problems.
That's fair. And very Darth Vader like. Zephyr reaches up and takes like the gas mask off his face. We do this as us, and he spikes it, and the glass over the like the
Oh,
goggle
come
eye
on.
lenses break.
That was good craftsmanship.
And it's just a really slow panning shot with fog of the shattered mask. Sight falls to the ground. There's a tattered brown robe.
All right, I need all of you
Mordecai
to...
keeps the same outfit on.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
All right. Plus 10s from Pass Without Trace.
Hell
Wait,
yes.
Trace. Ooh, that's very good. 31.
19.
Y'all are fine.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. No, you crushed it. Look, dropping that one spell, fucking Pass Without Trace.
It's a good spell. But that's another spell I can't cast later.
You all make your way into the square, and you see probably 20 of these boar worms. Finding an empty ship is easy, but getting into the air, that's going to be the hard part. As you run aboard, Balak flinches hard. He's shaking his head.
But he's the unflinching.
That was before I was connected directly
It's ironic.
to Carrie. I have perfect vision of what they can see now.
Great. Sit rep.
So, when I said earlier, I wasn't kidding. This is done in about an hour and a half, one way or another. Ariel has made her way to the Gaia Environmental Kindler Covenant, the GEC.
Piece of shit.
She is safe for now, but in an hour and a half, they're going to find her, and she's going to push the button, and everything down here is going to be gone.
Okay.
What we need to do is get aboard that ship and take it out. If the situation up there is able to be resolved, this will not come to pass. Yes, that's fair. That's fair.
I can barely read it, but
For the folks at home, Ryan has just held up a sign that says "fuck off, Chase."
Yep.
I figure I'll be using this repeatedly today, so
Yep.
I mean,
It's very reminiscent of the Y
Yes.
sign
Yes.
from Gimbal.
Honestly, same energy.
Dearest Gimbal.
right, so we've got an hour and a half.
Right.
In this world or our world?
Yes.
Great.
Oh, right.
Great. So we need a distraction to get on that thing so we can go up?
No. We were able to move quietly enough. Now, once we take off, that's when things are going to get messy.
Yeah.
We'll be able to take it from there, but one problem at a time. We got to get one of these birds in the air.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Let's get on first.
Oh,
right.
okay. It's one of those.
Yeah.
I pull those all the time.
I know. That's where I got the idea.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. You get aboard.
Sorry.
You're able to maneuver onto a ship. I mean, that
Cool.
you rolled like 50 plus. You're fine. You're on a ship.
Cool. I'm gonna go to like what Mordecai gathers is the like control panels, steering,
Yeah.
things like
The
that.
helm.
The helm, if you will, and kind of lay his hands gingerly on the board and be like, I have no idea what any of this does, but I think I might know someone who does. And I'm gonna burn a wild shape to summon Shipiji, expert pilot.
He shows up with a leather jacket and aviators.
Exactly.
Oi there, Gov!
Hey, Shipiji, we, I know we said the last job was the last one, but we need you for one more job.
Gov, I can't keep doing this.
This is the last one, I promise, because if we fail, the world will end.
Gov, this isn't cool.
I know it's not cool, but I believe in you. We
Right.
need you, Shipiji.
All right.
You're the only one who can save us.
Look, this one's a little bit out of my depth, but I'm gonna give it a go. I need you to help me though.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
All right. I don't know. This is what? Is this Mind Flayer?
Yeah,
Mind Flayer? You brought me from Mind Flayer?
yeah. Shipiji, I'm serious. This is the fate of the world in our hands.
Guy, save me. Fine. You sit here.
We need to get this thing airborne, and
Oi, this bird will get this bird in the sky.
I was really hoping you would say that.
Baylett looks at you, just kind of flabbergasted.
What am I gonna say? It's the old way. 4. Look, you started keeping track, so I'm gonna do them more.
I know. I know.
We want to see how many you can get.
Yeah.
While he is doing that, Baylett points up. All right, there's a double gunner up there. There's a spotter position and a gunner position. Why don't you two climb on up there? I'll watch out
Gunner,
for here.
spotter.
Huh?
Gunner, spotter.
No, there's
Driver, gunner, spot.
driver,
Helmsman. Got
helmsman, gunner, spotter, however you want to take that up.
You want to shoot or you want to look?
I can shoot from anywhere, so why don't you?
I will shoot.
Why don't you get on the gun? And if I need to shoot, I can still shoot.
it. There you
Sounds
go.
like
All
a
right.
plan.
Baylett
I have a distraction.
takes a position near the rear door. It's like a big, like loading bay door, and he's like, "All right, I was going Shipiji.
Yep.
Right there. Leave this open. I'll fire out the back as need be.
I've got a control back here. I can shut it if I need to."
All right.
Mordecai,
Yeah.
roll me an intelligence check at advantage because you have Shipiji helping.
Okay.
This was a choice.
Look,
Do you want a rolling surface?
I would love a rolling surface.
Unless you have another skill that you think would be better for it.
I mean, this is. I can't think of a way that this could be. The most bullshit thing I could think of is that I am Shipiji's assistant
Yes.
in this moment.
Okay.
So it would be more of a nature or an animal handling sort of thing. Where it's like, because of our bond, our connection, that we are so tuned into one another.
So here's the thing. You are tuned in. Shipiji's never worked in conditions like this.
I know, but they're the best hope we've got.
I know. That's why I'm giving you this
I
bullshit.
know. I guess we'll just do straight intelligence then, because
All
I
right.
can't think of
How's your insight?
my drum proficiency probably won't help me here.
No.
I think it's just got to be straight intelligence.
All right.
Before you do,
Yes.
before I will strum my in here it's a guitar.
Yeah, that's right.
I do love that.
Oh god. Come fly with Mord, come fly away.
Holy shit. Yes, good. All right. With advantage.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna hold on to that in case I roll a 20. Here we go.
We fight the void on
Double
that, not
17.
alone.
Double 17.
I'm gonna roll my bardic just to. This isn't something we want to wang, you know.
Yep.
A 1, so 18 total.
Okay. You are able to get the bird in the air.
Okay.
You are taking off and you're going. It takes you a little while to find the throttle, but eventually you do get things moving.
Hold on, we're going up.
And that's when the sirens start going off.
Fuck. All right, Shipiji, punch it.
Baylett grabs onto the oh shit bar as you all gun forward. The two of you can see from behind you there are 2 ships that are like rising up and starting to fire off at you. I'm going to roll their attacks against the ship. 1 hit, 1 miss. The ship rocks. Baelit clutches on with both hands. Spotter, go ahead and roll. What do you want to roll for to try and spot? Perception?
I think
or...
a classic perception.
Cool.
Unless you... No, yeah. That is,
all right.
Yeah, perception stuff.
Cool.
That is a 13.
13?
13.
Okay, the AC is going to be high this round. So go ahead, Jackson, roll me a D20 plus 5 for your attack.
All right.
For space gun.
For yes.
No, I didn't get to do this last time.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Ryan.
That was adorable.
19.
Ooh,
19, all right. That is a hit. You go ahead and roll me 2d12 plus 5.
No, you said 2d12,
2d12 plus 5.
That would be 28.
Oh, is that 11 and a 12?
Yeah.
You, as these 2 massive plasma bolts race in.
Good job, kid. Now don't get cocky.
And a roll for Baelit. Nat 20. Baelit lands 2 hits with an Eldritch Blast on the ship, just as yours hit. And one of the 2 ships explodes in a technicolor burst.
Hell yeah!
Stay on target.
I'm at such a disadvantage here.
Go ahead. I want you, now that you're in the air, go ahead and roll me. What do you want to use for ship flight?
For ship flight, I think if I've got a decent handle on the controls, I think Shipigi knows what all the buttons do.
Yeah.
But Shipigi's little wings are not going to be able to steer this thing. So now that Shipigi's got me up and running, and they're sort of running, they're my co-pilot on this now. I'm just gonna keep an eye ahead on the dreadnoughts, looking for any incoming fighters.
Okay.
Just perception to just bob and weave through, avoid obstacles in our path as we see them.
Yeah, go ahead and hit me with that.
Do I have advantage from Shipigi still, or okay? I'm rolling doubles on these.
Okay.
That's going to be a stanky 20.
You are
nice.
you're bobbing and weaving just fine.
Hold on, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. I don't know if that's a movie quote or not. What's a movie?
What's radio? I don't know.
No other ships joined the fight at this point. I already rolled for the ship. It did not succeed in hitting this time.
Hell yeah.
So go ahead and roll again for perception to keep an eye on the ship.
I will. Come on, Gwendolyn. Ooh, very good. That's a 21.
With a 21, you were able to drop in the locking targets perfectly. Go ahead, roll to attack, Jackson.
Here we go.
I've got my tech lock shit up, and it's got just a targeting computer.
Yeah,
that
the
I'm
reticle comes in.
Yeah.
Focus. 19.
19
to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah. So
Go ahead and roll 2d12 plus 5.
Fire now!
I should just roll d12s all the time. 26 damage.
Okay.
10 and 11.
Let me roll for Baelit. See
Just
how
my new
he
favorite
does.
die.
Seriously. Okay. Same thing happens.
Yes!
Should Baelit take it? I have critted for Baelit twice.
Yeah, Baelit!
Baelit Haram, the unflinching.
Baelit reaches out. He's got the lapis shield that he got. It looks like bigger and boxier here. And he's got it on one hand, and he is reaching out, and he just twists his hand twice as 2 more Eldritch Blasts fly out, hit at the same time. This ship explodes.
It's amazing. He already knows where they're gonna go.
3 more makes me an ace.
I've never
I don't know what that means.
gotten to punch Baelit Haram before. So
Okay.
I've tried to give him 2 for flinching, but he just never flinches.
Right. Remember when I was talking earlier about 100% of 75% of all this working?
Yeah, actually.
So this is that part. It's gonna be tricky, but we can manage it.
Yeah, how we getting this
All right.
one into the big one?
All right, Mordecai.
Yep.
He comes up, and he puts an arm around, you and Shipigi.
He points up. See right there at the bottom of the dreadnought,
And you can see in the curve of this seashell, there is a hole at the dead center.
right up there. We'll be out of this
And he points to, around, gesturing to
Yeah.
Neo-Bulwark.
Yeah.
once you're in there.
Okay.
But the non-detect should still be up for another half hour or so. That'll
Okay.
be fine. You just keep flying no matter what happens. You keep flying up there. Got it?
Got it.
All right. Boys, keep an eye ahead.
Full perception checks, everybody.
16.
Okay. Mordecai, you hear Balit muttering to himself.
All right. It's the only way.
Suddenly, right behind you, 3 more ships appear out of nowhere, right on your app. You can see in the helm, energy is like lighting this room up.
Oh.
In an instant, Balit throws his shield out, slams the button that shuts the back door, and he vanishes because his shield allows him to teleport.
Balit!
From the gunner station, you see...
Got it! Turning!
You see Balit. You see that blue streak of his shield crash into the ship behind you, breaking the windshield. And you see lights and color, and suddenly that ship veers hard, causing all 3 ships to crash into each other, exploding in bright color.
Oh, I got chills.
Falling back to Bulwark.
Mordecai palms the coin of Redux and decides not to use it.
With that final distraction, you see a bunch of boreworms converge on the crash site as the way ahead is clear.
I'm really sad.
Yeah, Mordecai grips the steering controls as hard as he can, puts the coin back in his pocket, and just pulls it together. Bayless never steered us wrong before, so...
Silence fills the boreworm as the Aegis, the surviving Aegis, makes their way aboard the ship.
The Aegis 3.
The Aegis 3.
Fuck.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.